No, because that's not the only problem that's been persisting today. Also, you can go. I started a new broadcast.
Oh, it seems to have stopped after 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Oh, jeez. Mine, it seems we're having some problems.
Oh. I muted myself and I forgot to say there's a new stream. There was an issue that happened that's been consistent. It's annoying.
Is it live now? Pack bands?
Yes.
And,
okay.
I didn't see who the other two were. I think Miro was part of it. I think Mira was a defense man. Mira and Lucy on Shelling. Those are the bands.
Attackers
I'm
need
just
to locate
not
and defuse bombs.
seeing the broadcast.
I'm in. I'm looking at prep page right now.
Bomb located by attackers.
45 seconds on the
Oh, okay, I am in. I see the prep page.
Okay.
Attackers have located a bomb.
It's on my PlayStation. So we have Duck, Cav, and Castle on defense, and we have Ash. Seems to be Ace, and then Sophia on attack. We chose basement as the first site, and Castle. Castle is putting up castle barricades on blue stairs, which is going to be. Okay.
5 seconds
so
left.
They definitely want to. Definitely just going to kind of hunker down. And I think the dock is going to go upstairs in the first one.
Cav is just going to get someone rushing and not droning.
Defender has left the area of operation.
I'm surprised Cav hasn't run upstairs
and
spawn campfire. Okay, we have one
campfire.
Should be interesting. I don't think Cav saw the Sophia who just spawned campfire. She actually just ran past Cav, but Cav downs the ace. That's a good kill from campfire. 2 spawned campfire, and they just all 3 of them spawned campfire, and they ran right past the Caveira. Wow, I cannot believe she actually just got that off without fault. That's really impressive, actually. Yeah, they're gonna go through garage anyways, though, because Cav decided to take off and run away.
They won't be droning it out. They're gonna be relying on pure instinct and gun skills.
That's kind of just going in. Because I'm sure they think Cav is relatively new. But I'm very interested to see what happens with that proximity alarm on the main stairs. I definitely think Castle's gonna pick somebody up if they go anywhere.
Yeah, I'm sure. And I understand the barricade on Blue Hall.
Whoa! That was a kill on Cav, but a down on Ash.
Oh.
Outside of Winery. Sophia is holding the LMG with the... Yeah. Oh. And then... Yeah.
Sophia did not react fast enough to take the castle.
Nice press cameo.
Alright.
Kinda nice.
No,
that was a good round for the defending team. That was nice.
I will say I did understand the castle barricade on Blue Hall. I would have left it open as a choke. I maintain that.
I think Cav had a really interesting strategy of running out, and she basically just baited the attackers to come in the garage, and then everybody just gunned them down through the winery walls.
Yeah.
I'm scared, Grandma. Can pick up your blanket off the floor. Oh, you scared me. Holy cow.
They definitely want to help if they would have droned. They just droned during prep phase and they did not drone the garage.
I think the teams definitely know what they're doing by banning Thatcher, because that's forcing somebody to put Callie on the attacking team. That's a hard operator to really drag out as. So I think they went basement again.
Oh, you want to keep it?
Yep.
I think.
Oh, you like it?
I think this team has a very. I think this team, after watching what happened in the last round, is definitely going to hold some interesting angles and make sure they don't all get rushed from one site, and hopefully the attackers won't also rush from one way and follow the mistake of.
I do feel like the killers are more coordinated than that. I don't think they would rush from the same side like they did, because they got caught in Laundry Hall. They got caught right inside that hole.
They got caught with their pants down. It was embarrassing.
It was. You have to drone. Most of this game is intel.
I agree with that. but it seems like this team is right now following some of the strategies of the Killers by reinforcing hatches and really defending the garage wall. But
See,
Killers did bring that Cali, so I think the Thermite is going to be a
Yep.
good play. And it seems like Cade's going to do a Cade trick on the wall.
yep. Twitch is gonna get in there and take it out.
They also have a Twitch. Yes, very. They had a very clear idea of what they wanted to do this round. They're going to go to the garage. Now
Yeah.
the Cali is going to be more, even though she's blinded by her own teammate.
She'll be more useful now.
No, I do think the Cali is going to have a nice.
That was a good angle.
Oh,
Cade is holding
with a nice headshot on Cali from the barrels.
Cade was
and
holding a
line.
nice angle.
He was.
It's getting just lit up Thermite too. Thermite's just not gonna mess with that. He's just gonna run around.
Thermite is. They have
He's scared.
they have chosen retreat. That for Neon. Neon coming up, getting a little ballsy on the garage. Okay.
What is he running on that F9?
I don't know. I do believe he's running an A curve.
He is.
So
The
I think
F2, my
he's just
bad.
gonna try to hold on because he does miss the cab, unfortunately. But it seems like they're gonna approach from two different angles now that they've lost their Cali and garage.
All defenders are winery right now, except for
They
Cav,
are
shallow
definitely
roaming.
holding that basement. There are no roamers here.
No. Cav has a shallow roam.
Thermite is coming into B-side. B-side is clear.
Yeah.
They do have
I-
angles onto both the stairs and the garage, so it's going to be hard for them to get down there and get a plant off unless they really either coordinate themselves with flashbangs, which
Val-
Thermite's out of, so that's not going to happen.
It seems like Valkyrie's watching main stairs and Kate is watching garage door.
No,
Or he was momentarily.
Valkyrie is definitely holding these angles that she made perfectly. She really knows what she's doing. Cav is starting to roam around a little bit though. She's starting to get a bit
getting
antsy.
antsy.
Oh, that was a nice headshot from Neon into Wine.
Oh.
That was fantastic. And another kill on Cav on Snowmobile. Nice from Neon. Now they're
Attackers are
gonna rush the
activating
garage
the
and
bomb
probably gonna
diffuser.
plant the bomb. And the last defender is gonna be in
Valkyrie is trapped outside, is not aware of the plan.
No, Valkyrie
So
is
they don't
gonna
have- do they not
Valkyrie's
have
gonna have to take out both of the attackers.
Do they now have Valcamps on site?
I would think it's safe to assume that they do not have any utility on site because both of the attackers just came in and held their own.
Attackers
Thermite's gonna
protect the
put a
diffuser.
drone on the
Position
diffuser.
compromised.
Twitch is watching a hard angle.
Thermite is playing it a lot safer than Twitch. Twitch is sitting at the garage door. I
Yeah.
don't think Vendex knows where Twitch is because he's definitely. Is he gonna go to the
I think he saw the drone out of the boat, but it doesn't help him at this point.
Oh yeah, Thermite coming down the stairs. Twitch watching from outside. That was a nice pinch from Chronicles.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's the
Yo.
killer shot.
Cav played.
That's only first
Yeah.
game.
That was a good 2-round. That was a nice play from the
That's
Killers
only
on
first
both
game?
ends. On both ends of the field. That was very nice. Congratulations, Aaron.
Alright, we got next game here.
Chronicles
Second
did
game
hold
in
their
bracket.
own though. They had very nice shots on the Killers, but
They were
it
holding
wasn't
good
quite-
angles.
It wasn't quite enough to win.
Alright.
Intel over angles.
Alright, Ha or Cheese.
Alright.
What map would you want?
Can we do skyscraper? Can we do skyscraper, please?
Oh.
Skyscraper. Yeah, skyscraper.
Alright.
I mean, if
Anything
that's
you
your
guys
map,
want to
that's
say
your
to
map.
each other before we go back to game chance and start this next game? Any...
Goodbye. Good luck.
Thank
That
you.
was a very good game from both teams.
So, before we go into this game here, any pre-match things you guys want to talk about?
I don't know.
Chronicles have to do a much better job droning and getting more intel than they do. They seem to rely on instinct and gun skill, which is why they lost.
Killers definitely seem to be a lot more coordinated. They seem to be a lot more communicative.
Hey, Grant,
And
you still
they
there?
definitely seem to rely. They seem to really rely more on intel and each
Yeah,
other
okay.
rather than their
Yeah,
own.
everything they do is premeditated as opposed
To communicate and to really.
Are they picking
go into
defending
it-
or attacking
go into it
first?
No,
rather than-
on
It's swapping.
Skyscraper. This will be an interesting match on Skyscraper.
I think Skyscraper will be fun. because both teams picking the basement on Chalet last round was very predictable, I think.
It was.
I think it would have been a lot more spicy had someone picked upstairs, maybe. Or
So what are you thinking for?
I'm thinking killers may have an interesting take on things, but I'm sure one of the teams will pick T, of course. It's the go-to site. But I think the bans are going to be the same.
I think kitchen and barbecue will be in there.
Me too.
Kitchen and grill.
Yeah. I don't think they'll pick the same site.
Right, because kitchen and barbecues are more of a anchor-heavy site, which is.
I think the bans will be the same. There may even be a cav ban based on the spawn peak that happened last game.
Yeah, if Chronicles plays similar, if their playstyle stays the same as the last match, I would expect a kitchen and barbecue spawn, simply because of their hard anchor.
No, it seems like both teams really enjoy hard anchor.
Mm-hmm.
At least on Chalet, because, well, the basement's kind of a large site anyway, so holding an entire floor. They took out Sophia. Interesting. So they're really
Which
just
makes
trying.
sense. They're
really just targeting the other team. They're really trying to take out some of the other team's main utility and trying to force them into gunfight.
Side topic: when it comes to bans, when it comes to Jackal bans,
there's the Chimera.
When it comes to Jackal bans, Melusi bans, I brought this up earlier in one of mine's other streams and matches, is that people overreact a lot. They get scared when they get Jackal scanned, they panic, they don't know what to do. They'll overreact and they'll ban him, and that's the same thing with Melusi. Melusi isn't that terrifying.
No. People are scared of Melusi in competitive play because of, I think, personally, it's not that they get scared, it's that they expect to run into a room where the Melusi gadget actually is, and then when they get slowed, that slow penalty is just, it hurts attackers.
And especially when defenders, they have an audio cue when the Melusi goes off, when the Banshee goes off.
It is devastating to attackers, especially in such a competitive environment. With there being only 3 players on the other team, if one of you gets taken out, it's a big loss.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
I feel like it's mainly the audio cue and attackers.
I believe that Melusi ban is definitely a good ban, but they didn't ban her on this one. I'm surprised no one's actually playing on this guy's. With there being so many hallways and banning the Sophia, no one's.
And the sites are small. You can put a Banshee down the middle of a room and have the entire room.
No, but we have Mozzie,
There's the
Jaeger,
kitchen.
and Valkyrie.
Yep, Chronicles chose kitchen. There it is.
And then they chose the Valkyrie, the Mozzie, and the Jaeger. So the Jaeger's definitely going to be helpful in barbecue and in kitchen, of course. And we'll see if they reinforce the hatching kitchen, because a lot of people might break that open and just watch the window.
Think you brought nades.
10 seconds.
Try it.
I think it did bring grenades.
So the Jaeger's understandable. Thatcher.
That ace gadget isn't going to be very helpful in this barbecue.
Not unless, well, if they can somehow secure bar and open up the wall there. But I doubt that'll happen.
That'd be interesting.
There's so many angles in that room alone that it would be hard to actually get in there and hold it. And get
I personally am interested to see what Valkyrie does with these cameras, because last game they were not very effective.
No. And if she did put them up in good spots, the team had no communication. They just weren't using them.
I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. So we have the Jaeger. Seems like Jaeger's not really roaming as hard.
They did not reinforce the outside wall and kitchen.
They didn't, but they have Mozzie sitting there in the hallway to prevent stuff from coming through. So amazing. Mozzie just took out
2 summons.
but he did open the bottom. Oh, a nice headshot on the Mozzie that I was just talking about. That was on Valkyrie. Interesting.
Finka and Ace are inside. They have kitchen down. Ooh.
Oh, a nice rush
That's
from the
kitchen.
Ace onto site. That is kitchen completely under control.
Namazi's holding an angle on the kitchen doorway.
I don't think that's gonna matter here in a second.
No.
Mozzie's got a 1v3 situation. Finka and an Ace.
And Thatcher sitting behind bar. Thatcher will be probably peek out through bar, pick him off.
Mozzie's in a bad spot right now.
Finka got him.
Yep, that's a good kill.
So
That was,
Finka,
that was a great round from the killers right there.
Finka was able to run straight through bar undetected, unnoticed. get in there. Then Ace went in there. Finko almost got down. But Ace was there to predict
the kill on the Valkyrie early on. Definitely was like what jump started that round. Because as soon as that Valkyrie was dead, the killer's confidence grew exponentially and just booked it into the site, and they just dismantled Jaeger lying in the corner with no intel.
He had nowhere to go. He was trapped.
Yeah, he just had no options.
Because there's 3 entrances into kitchen alone, and Jaeger's in the corner of all of them.
But see,
it
seems that Chronicles is going to pick T room.
No, so
okay.
Chronicles.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
I'm thinking that Yana pick. Because if they're not going to drone out, they're just going to use Yana. Which works the same, but they should really focus on
Yeah. I think their whole goal with attack this round,
Attackers have located a bomb.
is to bring every form of utility possible to try to have as many options as possible. Because that air grab is definitely going to be nice. With it's weird that they picked Nomad, but also banned Kavera.
Yeah. So they're expecting them to roam.
I think they're expecting roamers,
5 seconds to insertion.
especially if they identify T room. But
I think Ace is. I think Ominous is just watching for drones right now.
I think the killers are
Oh,
also.
spawn peek from balcony. On their mind.
I think the killers are going to anticipate a push from balcony and stairs, just that north side in general.
There was that spawn
peek.
peek.
Oh, she hits the Yana hard.
Yeah.
That's.
Yana's down to like 78 now, 77.
They are getting in the head of Chronicles right now. Chronicles is on their toes right now, and the killers are.
Killers are playing aggressively.
The killers are playing great.
And the thing is, Chronicles don't go for intel, and that's what's going to lose. I feel like they're going to lose this round.
Chronicles losing intel is going to be what loses them this game. But I do think that if they stick to their guns and stick to their original plan, I think they can come out on top if they win these gunfights. But they've been losing gunfights this first. Valkyrie is just.
A bomb has been located.
She's using all of her intel.
Geisha. Valkyrie is doing good with that run out on Geisha.
Valkyrie has some interesting cameras, and Nomad is holding the stairs. But she's also very low HP. Yana is watching the disc. Would be good in case Valkyrie rotates up from the stairs.
Valkyrie's in drone right now.
They definitely have chosen an interesting operator to roam with Valkyrie. Oh, and she gets a kill
Valkyrie
from
peaked drum, got her interception. That
Nomad,
was a good kill.
On the Nomad downstairs.
That was a good kill. This Valkyrie's playing aggressive. Ominous is playing very aggressive, and I like it. It's paying off.
The Chronicles is going to have to pick it up if they want.
I'm not sure what
Valkyrie is. Valkyrie is being very aggressive, and they need.
I'm not sure if Buck's waiting for a run out. Oh, Buck saw Doc's feet.
Get it.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Him and the Iana just saw him. Because the Iana is sitting on Disco. If they push this knock, that could be a good kill for them. Oh, and he gets the headshot on the Iana.
This will come down to the Buck.
A nice kill from Doc. Oh, they are just gonna rush Buck.
Buck manages to get the mute knocked.
Yes, Buck.
Doc pushes and he gets the refrag.
Buck night. And that's it.
GG's, let's go.
Oh, she wrote.
GG
That was a very queen. It was a very clean sweep from the killers, but
dude, I burgered so bad, bro. I missed all.
there were definitely some interesting gunfights, but those were two good games. I liked watching the two teams go up against each other.
Yeah. I saw it. It was
Alright, I'll see y'all.
Alright, have a good night, man. GG.
Was that mine that just said he was leaving?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, we won. We won the whole.
No,
No,
the
we
game
don't.
is
We're
over.
done. We're done. We're done with this round.
That's the round.
We won this round.
That was a sweep.
GG's.
Yes.
It was a sweep. It's 2 out of 3. They won twice. We're out.
You guys are in losers bracket though, so you still have a chance.
Yeah, you do still, with it being double elimination, you still have a chance. But
I'm on another team.
I give props. I give props to both teams because I saw a lot of good plays coming from Chronicles on attack, but the Killers on defense just had the intel was outstanding, and it was definitely
the game sense from Valkyrie.
It was definitely nice to watch them collaborate with each other and just pick apart Chronicles individually by player.
Yeah.
GG.
Yeah, dude, my hands are drenched in sweat right now.
First bracket's almost done.
Bro,
we
my
only
hands
got
are so sweaty.
we only got one bracket left to go if it even happens.
I would like to make a quick comment on the Cav runout in the very first round of the entire match. Because I personally,
You
was
almost had
impressed by-
Zofia. You almost
I
had
was
Zofia right at the
impressed
beginning.
by the cojones, because you ran out, and as Zofia ran right around the corner, and you just missed each other, and you still managed to pick up the ace, and then the team got pinned in the hallway.
Dude, that cow was so deadly right there.
Yeah, Killers, you caught Chronicles with their pants down in the garage. Right? it was something else.
We're almost done with first bracket.
Yeah,
Either hot or ace, ominous ace.
Let's say it. Ominous.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
On the opposite end of this, end of the same.
No.
Tried to gain more intel in that situation, you definitely would not have been caught like that in that hallway.
You know, not gonna lie, I didn't mean to start this, but I guess you guys want to do a 2v2 real quick. Oh, never mind.
Oh, no.
2v1? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I had so many call-outs on that Valkyrie camera.
Yeah, see, I think that's what won you guys the game.
The
Stock
intel
cams
from
were
Valkyrie.
very useful.
I always play Valkyrie on that objective, no matter what. Always Valkyrie on that objective.
It's a good objective.
You guys were playing very aggressive. It was good. It was good.
Yeah, I've only ever played Skyscraper maybe twice.
Oh. What season did you start playing?
Last
Dude,
season.
Skyscraper used to be
Oh,
like
nice.
the best map in ranked until they took it out.
Alright, well, I've been Dingle Chalk ATM on PlayStation. Cody Baka on YouTube. I'm sure there's some embarrassing streams that you can rewatch if you choose. Feel free to send me a friend request. I'm sure I'd be willing to do this again, and I appreciate everybody for having me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Up to you guys if you want to stay. We're probably having another match in about 30 minutes.
I personally have to leave, but I will.
Alright.
I appreciate it. Yeah. No. It was a good.
Mine, I'm gonna
it was a
head
good
out.
opportunity.
Yeah.
Invite me if you need a substitute, or invite me when my match is gonna start.
Alright.
Have a very good night.
Uh-huh. Yeah. You too.
I told you.
I'll come back.